From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Natalie Morales.
This morning on Today's Style, the do's and don'ts of men's grooming as we welcome you back to Niagara Falls here. Many men are taking their beauty cues from their girlfriends or wives these days, spending big bucks and many hours on their appearance. But have men simply gotten too pretty?
No, I've never had any professional beauty treatments.
I had a manicure once, yeah.
I have had a pedicure. I get massages probably once a year.
Massages are good, universal. Everyone should get them.
Sexy by far.
Let's see, I have hair gel, toothpaste, deodorant. I have like a facial mask kind of thing.
Moisturizer.
All my shaving stuff.
And of course, the chapstick.
I even have one of those little trimmers, you know, you see them on TV, little nose trimmer, I have that.
The waxing, definitely not for me.
Wax, I would say ouch. It would probably hurt a little bit.
No, makeup's a stretch.
Would I ever date a guy who wore makeup? I'm gonna have to say no.
That don't impress me much.
When a girlfriend of mine would make fun of me, then you have to draw a line.
I think it's fine for men to get well-groomed. It's not just for women anymore. Men should be able to get manicures, pedicures, nice facial treatments without any shame.
Glamour Magazine's executive fashion editor-at-large, Susie Yalof-Schwartz, is here to tell us what's hot and what's not when it comes to men's grooming habits. Susie, good morning to you.
Good morning, Lester. Good morning, Maria.
In terms of full disclosure, I'm wearing a full face of makeup right now, but it is strictly for professional reasons only. What is going on?
I see you on the weekend.
The world has changed. When the first time I heard about men being waxed and all this, I'm like, what's going on?
Well, first of all, a lot of men are going into salons instead of barber shops where they're getting access to all different types of hair care products. So that's one. Another is advertising, and beauty companies are actually spending more money on men's products. So we used to see a small section at Dwayne Reed, and now it's almost 4 rows.
See, I feel terrible because we finally got men to start, you know, feeling comfortable going into these spas and these salons, and now we're telling them it's too much.
Bathing, eh?
But you know, what do women really want their men to look like?
Well, they want their men to be beautiful, but they don't want to actually see any products on them.
You did Glamour did a poll and asked women what they thought about it. What were you looking to answer?
Well, Stephanie Azar from our beauty department conducted a poll of over 1,500 women, and Cindy Levy, the editor-in-chief, wanted to find out what women really felt about men's grooming. So one of our first questions was, you know, how do you feel about men using more products than you? And 78% of them said, we don't like it. We don't want to smell it. So one woman actually said that one time she was with her boyfriend and she smelled La Mer on his face, and then she kissed him and he had kiwi lip gel, and she just was so turned off.
Too much.
Right.
Well, now what about hair? Because we know that women take a long time getting their hair done. What do women want as far as hair is concerned with the guys? How much hair products can go on?
I think women want their men to have groomed hair, but they don't want to see it and they don't want to feel it. So it's okay to use 2 different types of products, but what you don't want to do is just run your finger through and not be able to move your fingers.
You can overdo
through.
the whole product thing.
Right, that's 31% of women said that they don't mind it, but they just don't want to feel it or see it.
Okay, what about waxing? I know that's another big thing. You know, men's hair is not just here. There's some stuff going on back here sometimes.
The chest hair, what's up with that?
Well, I think the difference is on the back.
Oh, you just snagged my hairs.
On the back hair, women don't really like men with back hair.
Okay.
So they want men to wax their back hair. But some women are actually with men who have back hair, so those women don't really mind.
But then they have a problem with the chest.
Yes, because some women like chest hair. It was a 50-50 split. Some women actually like to feel the chest hair, and other women like bare chests. And some people feel like it's masculine. You don't want your shirt to be 4 inches away from your body. Then I would say trim.
And then what about concealer? I mean, that's a little much, isn't it?
I know there are some men that want to wear it, apparently, and I think the result was not that shocking.
Well, there was a huge percentage of women who said they absolutely don't want their men wearing makeup. However, what I think is that if it's your wedding day and you have a big pimple in the middle of your forehead, it's okay for them to be able to put a little bit of concealer on.
Our makeup people here are always getting after me about my unibrow sometimes. They're always plucking. Is that a big issue with women?
Women don't want to see men tweeze their eyebrows to the point of arches. What they want to see is for them to get rid of just the center of the eyebrow and maybe a little bit of grooming above it.
So funny. We're so picky.
And you know, did you know that moisture is really good for the skin too? And there's plenty of it. Look, have you seen the scene out here now? We're getting splattered on. It's the middle of the night. Susie,
we're getting Evian.
Susie, thanks for being here.
Thank you so
Just stay put. Your boat will be here in a second to take you off the set. We appreciate it. Good stuff today.
Thank you.
I need a life preserver.
We'll be back with more of Today right after this. Wow.